Sir, operation was successful.
Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back once more to War Hospital. I'm so glad that you guys are sticking around and really enjoying this series. It is a gem, isn't it? A nice game so far, with a few hiccups and well, quite a few bugs. But other than that, nothing really problematic so far. I had to actually also reload one of my older saves here and fight morale, because morale, well, dropped to 0 all the time. And look at that, now we're at 40. What changed? Well, first of all, I made sure that we have enough rations available, so we are actually importing a lot from the drafts. And second of all, and this is actually pretty severe, I'm manually assigning my staff all the time now. So the 12-hour shift, as far as I'm concerned, is bugged. It's not working, and I was noticing this way too late. The problem with this is really that they're still collapsing and still tiring out even when 12-hour shift. However, I can keep them on 24-hour shift and just manually reassign them all the time once they are getting tired. And the cool thing is, this is though a bit cheesy, if they're still resting and I put them back into work mode, they're totally fine, right? So they would actually continue working just as before. So in this case here, I'm not going to cheese it out, obviously, we're not doing this. So we can keep them resting until the very last second. And yeah, other than that, I just need to constantly check my stuff here, if there's someone problematic. That's it, right? With that, look at that, the cemetery even doesn't have anyone waiting for burial right now. And yeah, in fact, I do have too many medics at the moment in my camp. Now on the trenches, it's looking fine. We need to survive 3 days in total, and we need to keep the humanitarian active here, right? Then I consider this one for my first playthrough, but holy cow, is it demanding. Now let's quickly check back to my doctors. Here we actually have a bit of a problem, right? So Phoenix is close to collapsing. Also, by the way, we need more pills, it seems. Yep. We do have no drafts at the moment, so let's just check it out there. And one draft is not really good. Better than none, because on the trenches I don't need anyone right now. And morale, we're above 40, which is fine for me. Now someone died during operation. This is giving me a bit of a penalty. The biggest problem I'm facing right now is the casualty clearing station, which is overloaded, right? And that means that there's patients in there that just die because no one can tend to them. So also what I'm trying to do is to keep always 2 people, 2 nurses in the casualty clearing station. This is improving the state of the patients. So that's one good thing that we can do here. However, it's still not enough. People will die in here, which will drastically drop the morale. So the only thing I can do is do the camp improvement to add more beds. However, this costs me 500 materials and 4 drafts. The thing is, the drafts are easy, the materials not so much. Theoretically, we should get materials in. However, it's not always the case. And also, I finished a scouting mission which should have rewarded me 500 materials. It didn't happen. So in this case, another bug, right? So this is a bit annoying, really. So if you're on the fence of buying this game, really just wait a few more weeks until they sort out these bugs, because it is getting a bit annoying there. Scouts not bringing in resources, events not rewarding you, and trains not bringing in resources. I had 3 times now the bug that I spent my drafts on rations and didn't get them. So I needed to reload a couple of times. Unfortunately, that's how it is right now. So wait it out, please. Now, we're continuing, of course. And we have, yeah, all my doctors are resting right now, so I will not actually have any operations, which is, look at that, clogging up my clearing station. I'm fully expecting a lot of people dying in there now. That's it. I just can't do anything about it at the moment. I'm not getting the materials. It's very steep. Right. Let's wait it out until 1 o'clock. There it is. So we need to be very by the clock right now. 23 people? What is going on? Where are they coming all from? And I have an arrested doctor again. So what we're doing here is, yeah, we're going to deny some of them now. This is just how it goes, especially the expensive ones. This is a fort. This one I can actually get in. This is a very short operation, so I could also do this for Ryan here. Ryan is still resting though. And I think it is just better to let them die than let them die, if you get my meaning. So if we deny them, their death has a small impact on morale. This is actually pretty important, right? So we just really need to keep people dying with that amount of people coming in. So that's it, right? So we have now those people dying. This one is actually healable quite nicely, so he's coming in there too. And yeah. With that, we are actually reducing the amount of patients in there again. In a way, right? This is 8-hour operation. Forget it. I can't do that, right? 8 hours is crazily high.
Patient is cured.
All right. So don't be afraid to use the deny folder, even though it is quite problematic. Resting 2 more hours. Come on, until yeah, 3 past. Rations. The next train in 5 hours. I'm still looking low on the materials. Do I have an engineer? No one is working on trauma medicine right now, as it should be. Chemical, sorry, because it does consume materials. I really need those additional beds. It's not getting any better in there. 40 minutes. Okay, he's well rested, and we got some easy patients there right now. That's pretty important. This one is too expensive. Anyone else that is too expensive? You're okay, he's in a good state. Let's not overdo it. We are also owning some of that, so let's actually use one of these guys here too, to make this whole thing a bit easier. Alright, also Area. She leveled up. Born in Belgium, and she's single. If that is any interesting fact. Speeds up operations. Not so bad. Works much better at the Rehabilitation Center. This is actually something. Works better when working with others, or works more efficiently. Is not affected by negative traits. Works efficiently could improve our operation success. Or she's just faster with rehabilitation. So Area, you are actually going to the rehabilitation now. There you go. I'm going to keep that nurse here rested again. There is an exhausted one. Let's actually put him to rest, and also this one. Right, so as I said, we need to manually adjust a few things there. And let's have one working there for now, consuming some materials. I'm hoping that the train will actually do something. Patient-wise, anyone that is super expensive, Jeffrey, sorry. We are not going to look at their folders anymore, dossiers, from now on. If they have kids and I have to deny them, I'm really sorry. But we need to be way more practical about this whole thing here.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Alright, we have someone here again. Morale boost would be nice. I do want more drafts. We don't need to send anyone to the trenches for now. And with that, things are not looking so bad now, are they? This is actually working out. We just need to be way more efficient at my personnel and at denying patients. Oh, he is an oedema. He is coughing up a bloody froth. His hopes of survival drastically lower than anticipated. And what is that? Patient card? Follow the normal procedures. What is a doctor card? Oh, okay. I can see them. And we cannot do the oxygen, so we just have to continue normally. As normal as expected. Alright. How's it looking? Sorry. 14 out of 10. I will need to deny a few more. I'm sorry. Sorry. Stable. He's terminal. Goodbye. Off it goes. We need to lower that casualty clearing station. Alright, they died now. He's still rested. That's too expensive. I'm sorry. Really, we can't do that. It's too expensive. He's got good conditions, and they're rested. By the way, yeah, 2 nurses operative. And someone is waiting there right now. And once again, let's have a look at that. This is all fine. You're a bit exhausted. Come back. Medic teams. Yes, we can actually move this around, right? This is still resting, and he actually can also rest a bit, right? And with that, cemetery still working. Casualty clearing station still operational. Alright, I think also scout mission, still 18 hours, so this is still taking time. And we have 2 drafts. I would like to use this. Either we can use it, of course, for an upgrade. But this is really not working out that well.
Sir, medics reach the advanced dressing station.
We could also go ahead and, well, purchase a few more materials. That's just that. I need that upgrade. This is still a bit of a problem there to me. How we get the materials in. It seems almost impossible for me to get a stable balance out of that. There we have it! 500! Holy cow, that was quick. Let's actually get you off board. No one is producing now, because I need to save the materials. We just need a few more drafts now.
Engineer is on the way.
There's a bunch of operations now being finished. It's busy in here.
Sir, operation was successful.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. And another one, hopefully.
Sir, We lost this
Ah.
patient.
Yeah, we're losing still a lot of patients. That's just how it goes. We need more pills. Tired. They're already tired again. That's happening so quickly at the moment. Let's set him to rest. And he's also tired. Yeah, he will still continue. There's a VIP. We don't... we do have it. We do have the materials. It'll take a long time. They really don't give you quite a bit. Let's actually deny and let's treat the VIP. And let's treat Phoenix with it.
Sir,
Phoenix stops with the rest and works on that VIP immediately. Alright, 2 people. Yeah, one with 2 drafts and 1 would be good for trenches. We're actually going for release from duty to get the morale. That's just how I need it.
Artillery bombardment.
Oh god, another artillery bombardment. What is happening now?
Sir, we have wounded soldier.
Alright. Why am I getting zoomed out all the way here? It seems like it wasn't so bad, right? There's no more attacks coming in for now. So I think that's the last attack that we've seen. Yeah, there could be another one piling up, right? On June 21st. Which is then the final date, by the way. They're good. They're all cheap here right now. And here... That's too high, sorry. Go away. We don't have the pills for that. Tired, well rested. That's what I like to see. So you're going to be quite busy for a while. Getting those people over.
Sir,
And with that, the
operation
casualty
was
clearing station is looking fine.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Kind of like. Personnel, once again, super important. And as you can see, we just can replace them to endlessly have 2 people working on the bandages. We can also put them back. She's actually looking good. So Operation War to increase the chance of success is actually my go-to here. And there we have lots of personnel once again, especially also the cemetery. Let's have one working at the advanced dressing station. This is where the wounded are right now
Medics
from
are on the way.
the battle. Oh god, what is now? These events are never good. Alright.
What was that?
It looked like German Zeppelin.
Well, ain't you a perceptive one? Major Wells, I report that a German Zeppelin was forced to crash near our trenches. But there are no casualties, sir. At least, not on our side.
And the crew?
Probably dead, sir. My men couldn't check. Too much fire. Also, there may be some unexploded ordnance inside. It's better.
Alright, so there's a scouting
Sir,
mission ahead
patient is cured.
that we could use. 4 hours for the next train. I think rations are a sensible thing. We got 5 drafts there. I'm going to be careful though because, right, we do need those drafts also for the beds. Oh, there it is. Yeah. 4 drafts we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm order at least rations once for now. And I'm not going to, let's do this. And probably pills would be also nice. Morale. Let's get with the drafts there, even though it's weak. 1% morale is also rather weak. Okay, patient died. It's okay, we're still in the 30s morale-wise. Okay. He's still well rested. And he's also well rested now. Perfect. So we can really work on a few things here now, right? And you're also going to have it. So all doctors are now busy. And let's make sure also, this is a bit of a micromanagement there, that we have the maximum amount of nurses on the operating board, because there's going to be lots of operations now, and we can just so nicely boost that, right, to 48% operation effectiveness. And you, my dear, you can actually continue rest until someone is out of breath.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
That's good. So we got 3 nurses now fully working there. Holy cow. Shorter rehabilitation. The infection is not that bad. No, I don't need the medication really. We are going with shorter rehabilitation. This is good because this gives me my bonuses
Sir,
earlier.
nurses reached the hospital.
Oh, look at that. 45% boost of operation success.
Sir,
I'm
patient is cured.
expecting big things out of this. And nothing else, please. Alright, we got now everything ready, hopefully. Do we need a bed, really? We don't need that upgrade here, I'm sorry. Casualty clearing station is totally fine, since we are also now neglecting people. What I could have is I could really start producing trauma medicine myself, or we could also have the upgrade where we produce food of our own. This is actually a pretty cheap one. There it is. Let's go ahead with this one. It's really not that big of a deal. And yeah, let's have both engineers working on that to finish this quickly. And then we can start with a bit of food production, so I can, from time to time, actually that's what we're doing now, use the nutritious rations, right? This is boosting morale as well. And the higher morale, the better my people work. And the remaining drafts I'm using on some food rations and alcohol, because we want to keep the high morale boost up and running. The other supplies we're continuing to produce ourselves, right? I need a few more for the trenches. There is definitely the final attack now coming in. So this is then for the final mission here, HQ orders. I think after that we have finished that mission, hopefully.
Patient is cured.
Or something else comes up. Perfect. Look at that. We have options. You're going for some nice drafts. And yeah, you guys, I don't care about your combat really, because morale is not super important to me. You're going for the trenches. I was looking here. Out of patience. Who would have thought that? Yeah. My doctors can rest. Oh, wait a second. No, he's still stable, so that's okay. Not that I need that. How's it looking here? Fine. Extremely exhausted. That's not good. Let's wait for the operations to pass and then we'll reassign those nurses. And there is the... First of all, the rations and the alcohol coming in. Also, the upgrade has been finished. So for the engineers, we do have now the food production. 24-hour shift, of course. Let's have them rest for another 2 hours, and then I'm going to pump out food as well. Alright. One more operation is going, and we need to use some drafts on some medical supplies there again. I think this is the safest bet. Bit more time on the scouting mission there. And yeah, we still need a few more people for the trenches. Oh, that's a VIP. What should we do with him? He's got some very good fighting power. But he's a VIP. Let's actually release him and hope for the best. That we get something out of him.
We lost this patient. Sir, new patient arrived.
Look at that. No one is being operated right now. We have 53 medical supplies. That's also really cool. So we don't need to actually kill anyone on purpose right now. That train brought in some rations. That's good. And we got drafts. So I would also like to use these drafts now really to get me some supplies in the trunk. Wait a second. I'm always mixing it up. Who is actually producing what? Chemical medicine we can actually produce. I need trauma medicine. This is what I need to order. Right? 5 of them we can order. That's at least 1 or 2 patients. And in the pharmacy, we can then have at least 1 of them working here and 1 working now on the rations, right? Boosting those things a bit. Nurse-wise, yes, operating board. Look at how fast they actually recover, right? This seems also a bit strange, to be honest. And the medic teams, exhausted, and yeah, you can go for casualty clearing for now.
Medics are on the way.
Right, we really need more on the trenches for that last attack. The atmosphere in the village was heavy and full of pain, so we have arrived at the village, talked to the village mayor, and the local doctor revealed that some sort of strange disease haunted the village. According to the doctor, it is a strange disease as it is not transmitted from person to person. There can be one sick person at home and the rest of the household members can stay perfectly healthy. The village mayor, however, has his own theory. He explains that a month ago, just before these strange cases appeared, there was a group of armed men who came to demand tribute, as they call it. The mayor declined, but according to him, they must be the ones responsible for this. Investigate the armed men or investigate the river. Let's investigate the river. And the hospital may be in danger. This is scout duty to check on the safety. And we continue with that.
Sir, engineers reached the engineering depot.
That's always good.
Sir, new patient arrived.
More patients also. And yeah, we have well rested even. Look at that. Look at that. That's a pretty high A pretty long operation time. Going to go with it. And this is rather cheap. He's good, good, good. He's actually a bit expensive there. Should still be fine. Right, morale is fine. We still have the high rations, right? Yeah. Which is also really nice. So this is keeping my morale rather stable right now.
New patient arrived.
I don't think that I need the chemical ward really. And did we? No, we still wait for the resources. And let's have a look at my engineers. Exhausted, exhausted. You can actually rest for now. And he continues also consuming some of my scrap, but that's okay.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
Okay, I didn't think that things would improve so nicely, but for now it's looking rather stable. And yeah, for the final attack, we continue onwards in the next episode of War Hospital. Stay tuned!